So I want to ask of you, sir, if we can go back to the beginning of this DNA issue, where it started from, all of the facts behind the DNA. Because sometimes as we're going on, speaking about the importance of the DNA results, some people, I believe, don't even know why. Because it's been 2 years now. So the tendency is there for persons to probably might have forgotten, or probably they have paid attention to too much lies and manipulation, and they don't even know. So if I may ask everyone on the panel who wants to contribute, let us leave that issue of critical thinking for now and go back to the facts behind the DNA call. Right from the moment when Mohbad told us a story about Maria be like Marita, I am Joseph, we want to give birth to Jesus. Let's start from there. All the way to the court, where the magistrate asked me, how is the relationship between you and your father, your supposed father-in-law? And she told the whole world that the man started harassing him or started changing because she refused to give him the DNA. The placenta. Let us go back to all of these facts and bring it back, refresh them in our memories. The modalities of the DNA, let's leave it to Baba and all his management people. They know that everything is all on this DNA. They know the stakes are too high for any mistake. So let's leave that. Let's go back to the facts. Let's go back to what led us to the DNA. What turned all our attention to DNA? You understand? So I want to appeal to every one of us as we're speaking. Please let us go back to those facts. General Vengeance, I know you can take us there from the beginning all the way. Remind us when the court gave an order or whatever, summon or whatever it is, and Baba was looking for Wunmi all over the place regarding DNA, and Wunmi was nowhere to be found. That they have to go back to the court to get another injunction to allow them to paste the order on the gate at that time, to place it on the gate. So these facts are very, very important. Let's talk about those facts, right? Let's talk about those facts. Baba knows, his management knows, even whoever the lawyer is, they know that the result of the DNA is where the whole world is focused on, and it is very, very important. So I don't believe that anybody will make any mistake or whatsoever, because Amanpe Boni, Akinpe Go, we have learned and we know. Now at this point, everybody knows what they are supposed to do. So we leave it. So General Avenger, I will wrap up by saying this, that please, let's go back to the facts. From the beginning, if any speaker misses out on these facts, the next speaker could remind us. The next person could bring in other parts. So that's what I just want to implore us. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Thank you so much, General Tazan. God bless you. Can we have General Abikadi before General Westo?
Good morning, Leo. President, our generals, Kemi Olayogun, good morning, everybody. Ṣé wọn pa kọrin jẹ́ for ẹ̀mú làwa wọn ní màá fọyá ní apá Jésù kò sóhun ẹ̀rù kan bí náà ti ń jókòó lè sùn mọ́ wa ogun èṣù ti di wíwó. Ọ̀gá mi ní sẹ́ rí sẹ́ ọmọ màámi torí rúbúrúbú bíi tèmi ọ̀gá mi lọ sí platform keep on burning the fire ogun ló máa pa Wùnmí ọmọ wa kọ́ nìyẹn ogun ló máa pa Wùnmí kó gbé Lámídì lọ fún bàbá ẹ̀ padà jẹ́ ká kí ọ̀gá mi lọ jẹ́ kí free take down no let's keep on the fire burning kò ṣe ń sọ́lá wẹ́tà ọ̀gá mi ní sẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kú platform kákú
àti tó bá jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ yìí kò ti rí
bí olúwa máa wọ́wọ́ wọlé ní bàbá pé wá lọ sí olúwa máa mú wọ́wọ́ wọlé ní ọ̀gá mi lọ ṣí platform kan máa mú náà yẹn lọ́kọ́ lọ́wọ́
kí kọ́lí bí ẹ
rere gbogbo àwọn ọ̀gá wa Wùnmí gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ padà DNA ẹjẹ́ ká tiẹ̀ máa ṣe DNA yìí ẹjẹ́ àṣẹ DNA àwọn kọ́lá lọ́mọ bàbá lọ́ba kọ́lá lọ́mọ ojú ẹ̀ kọ́ ti fojú rẹ̀.
ìjọba ní burúkú làwọn eléyìí.
God bless you sir. Òkú ẹ̀kọ́ ti fojú ṣé ikú tó máa pọmọ oṣù márùn-ún tó ló fẹ́ pọmọ oṣù márùn-ún ló pa olúwa Mohbad ọmọ 26 years irú kú wo ó ní àwọn dádì Liam ló pọkọ òun wáyé àwọn akọ́là lọ́mọ kọ́ gbogbo tá a fẹ́ ṣe ń sìn DNA yìí ni Sakurite and Jamie ọ̀gá mi lọ sí platform lẹ́tà gbogbo lé o àní dààmú àní sàárẹ̀ àní fúrú ẹ̀gbá owó ń lọ gbogbo lé o kò sí dààmú ká máa kárí gò lọ ni. Bye for now.
I hope we can all see.
Hold on. I hope we can all see the difference.
Thank you so much, Gladys, for that wonderful word. God bless you all. We appreciate all you are doing. And General Coffee, we appreciate you just the same way we appreciate all the gladiators and generals. United we stand, divided we fall. All Arsenal to the DNA saga. We shall defeat them as God lives and His Spirit liveth. Liam is not for Mohbad. We confirm it. Karimo confirm it. Yahweh confirm it. MFM confirm it. Demis Pavon confirm it. Belashmunda confirm it. All of them confirm that Liam is not for Mohbad. So there's nothing to be afraid of. All we have to do is to put it on white paper and legalize it. Simple as ABC. Thank you. General Westo, are you there, please? General Westo.
Really better carry your brother.
Okay, General Westo is not there. Fire on, please.
Let me quickly. General Westo, something.
Okay.
I want to plead with all of us. God is our strength. Sherry, the koko or the main thing tó wà lójú àjọ right now is DNA. Suing or no suing, we will see. I'm a fan of Adesu. But let us ẹ jẹ́ ká face DNA yìí, no? Distraction of feathers wà lágbádá wa náà dẹ̀ ti ń gbà. Ó kàn máa ń dùn èmi tó bá jẹ́ pé ibi tó bá ṣe pé we should be spiritually inclined in anything we are doing. Sherry ọ̀rọ̀ yìí afẹ́sù àsù ẹni sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ ṣe DNA wa náà àsù bàbá láyà bàbá àsù bàbá bàbá Wùnmí àsù gbogbo family ẹ̀ àsù everybody suable la máa sù ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ Sherry nígbà tẹ́ bá ti rí àwọn tòun tí inú wọn dùn àwọn fallen heroes that they were happy jubilating. Wọ́n ti sọrí wa Mọ́rádéníkẹ́ tó ń update láàárọ̀ yìí tó ń sọ pé kinní kan ṣe kinní kan. Ẹ rí pé àwọn aríjẹ níbi ìbàjẹ́ nírú wọn. Èmi dárúkọ ẹ yes, ó wá mú mi. Òmìnira gbá fún ẹ. Sherry, àti gbọ́n ẹ lè dà wá rú. When we wanted to do the toxicology, that was they brought up this shenanigans. Tán gbé wá. They are bringing it again. Àgbà wọlé. DNA la kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ face then jọ tabadẹ ti ju okùn ní ká máa ń jùlẹ̀ ni lè lajú wa náà kí tàlùbọ̀ kó wọ̀ at the same time but ẹjọ́ gbogbo lé all the people concerned Sister Comfy everybody ẹ jẹ́ kí even include VDM fún ara ẹ̀. If we want to tell ourselves the truth, some people want to buy VDM. So and VDM told them,
Hold on with swing, no? Actually, hold on. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ face DNA yìí, no? Distraction ni, fẹ́ fi distract wa ni. God bless us so. Gbole, ẹ jẹ́ ká pẹ̀rọ àti ọ̀dọ̀ fi inú wa. Ẹ má jẹ́ káwọn alàgàtà, ẹ má jẹ́ kán wọ̀ wá láàrin. God bless us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gladiator Bosbola. Their hymns will never provide any fruit. I know what they are doing. They want to divide us, actually. And they want to manipulate the DNA. Not very compromise the DNA. But God will defeat them. In toxicology will never happen with the DNA. Like Barolong. So that's why we need to stand together and share our differences. Justice for Mohbad is a justice for DNA. If the DNA is gotten right, justice for Mohbad is 90% solved. I'm telling you, the DNA result is enough to put Wunmi into prison. I'm telling you, we have to about a pattern see DNA. General Comfy and General Westo, over to you. General Westo.
Good day to you, everyone. Thank you, General Vengeance, and all the generals in the house. I'm sorry I just have to contribute because sincerely, until now, I was not in full details of the event until now that I'm listening and opening, different platforms. And I can tell, just like every other person, that there is no platform that is peaceful right now. Every platform is, on the gas bow smooth. And I think we need to calm down. First thing first, the issue of Sanshitu, for me, is one issue that should not really, it should bother us fine, but it should not really affect the mission and the mission for the DNA. And reason why I'm saying this is that maybe because of Sanshitu's antecedent, past events and the rest, we might be thinking that it's really easy for him, or make it to be so easy for him to manipulate the DNA result. For me, I think it will be difficult. It will definitely be difficult because Sanshitu has nothing to do with she doesn't know me as far as I'm concerned. He might have a relationship, job relationship with Iyabo Ojo, no doubt. I think it can change things, it can change stories. But I'm still trying to understand if at this stage that Noku can change things. Because the DNA is going directly to a lab. And the last time I checked, even the name of the land, and I don't think it can ever be mentioned. The sample is going there with a representative of Aloba, which of course I don't think Sanshitu will even be there. And if he has to be there, maybe through a representative. So for Sanshitu to be so powerful in manipulating results, I don't think, we can talk of the lab. We can say the lab. For Sanshitu, for me, the fact that maybe I don't trust it, I go to topic. Sanshitu cannot do what the result, except direct manipulation. Ordinary Sanshitu is not enough to manipulate this DNA. We should not get positive results. We should not get, the DNA should now come to say, oh, everything we've been saying is nonsense, it's rubbish. So it's our fear. So let's calm down. The update from Buki Jesse, I think is harsh for me. And Mommy Comfy, I want you to relax as well. Please calm down. You've gone, you've come a long way. You've done a lot of things like I said to other person. So, you can calm down. It's even good that we are washing, like we are preparing ourselves. We keep our eyes open, washing from all nooks and crannies, and we don't want anything to hit us from any cylinder. It's fine, but it means so. Wipe Sanshi too has gotten that power, that absolute power to tell the lab what the result should be. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
It is better you don't trust me. I don't trust you. I don't trust vengeance. I don't trust anybody. And you don't trust anybody in this.
Sorry, the network. I don't know. The network is bad,
This issue of this DNA is a do or die thing. You trust yourself. Don't even trust Comfy. Don't trust anybody, okay? Because Tileba Pofiri, it is likely ki Comfy kò ṣe nǹkan tí expect ki Comfy ṣe. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, please.
Well, you have a point. Like I said, you have a point. But I'm still trying to be sure that, if Sanshitu will be the sole decider of what happened to the DNA result. And like I said, the lab should rather be our focus. We should focus more on the lab than Sanshitu. Because whatever that is getting to the lab has a lot to do with it, and the lab has a lot to write about it, not even Sanshitu. So for anybody who doesn't even have access to lab operators, to examiners, to lab forensic experts, to now begin to tell the expert in the lab, the forensic expert in the lab, that after your test, after this and that, this is what I want the result to be. If there should be anything like that, it should rather be from authorities of the lab, linking government and some superior powers and so on. Money will exchange us definitely. For Sanshitu to now be that man that will get to the lab and manipulate the lab expert, the lab authorities, or decide what will come out from that lab, I think it's far. Like I said once again, if there should be any manipulation, if the result to either be positive authorities and a lot of things, will definitely go down for it. I think we've come a long way, and I can understand that we definitely have one or two things to watch out for, and I don't want to say panic, but some things to really call our attention, to put us on the alert line that we should not let anything pass us. But however, we need to calm down. We need to watch it. We need to try to be together and speak one voice rather than beginning to, divide ourselves at this stage. Everywhere is boiling. Everywhere is hot. People are now beginning to, pass both left and right, woto everywhere. And, Baba Mubad at this stage, will definitely be in confused mood. That's sure. It would definitely be in a confused mood. So let's just calm down. Let's wash. Mommy Comfy, calm down, relax. I respect all your activism. I respect your style of activism to in this cause. Likewise, Buki Jesse, but the update from Buki Jesse, like I said, is really harsh, and it shouldn't have come, not even now. But going forward, I said, let us look more, and focus more on the lab expert, the lab, operators, the doctors, the examiners. Let them be our focus than Sanshitu. How many people will Sanshitu be talking to in abroad, in the international lab? to tell that, oh, after your examination, after your, laboratory test on the DNA, this should be the result, this should be expected result. How many people will he talk to? Who is he to now decide for experts and so on? I think those who can do that, those who are in position to do that are probably some colleagues, fellow colleagues in the medical line that are so strong and powerful, that can easily, spend money, that can easily exchange the transaction with money, and of course, high influence with a kind of government support. And all these things are long. Although within Nigeria anything can happen, but when it involves, getting to international transaction, transaction between two countries in a sensitive case like this, I think Sanshitu shouldn't be a problem. The only problem is when we deal with this issue within the country. But since it's now becoming an international transaction, I think Sanshitu will try before getting, influence. My opinion, like I said, but that opinion, if we look at it deeply, we'll be able to understand and connect dots that Sanshitu should not be a problem at this stage as far as DNA is concerned. Let me mute for now and listen more. I appreciate everyone once again. Please let us not divide ourselves. Thank you. God bless you, everyone.
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon.
Gladiator Double Prince, just a minute. Thank you. Genawesto, contrary to your opinion, there is nothing to be worried about the lab. The lab is abroad. And in abroad, they hold dearly their oath of professionalism. Nobody abroad, in a well-known hospital abroad, is ready to sacrifice his career or her career just because of a DNA of a boy whose confirmation has been given that it does not belong to Mohbad. Nobody, no professional abroad. There's no white man that is ready to write the result that is not there just because he wants to satisfy one useless king somewhere. So the problem is not actually the lab abroad, though, let me tell you. The problem is the point of collection of the samples and transportation to abroad. That is the problem. And that's why we are saying Baba should be there. So it's not, the lab is not the problem. I just need to correct that one. The lab is not the problem. What to take to the lab is what the lab will work on. You understand? As long as you provide the right thing, you get the right result. Nobody will compromise result for you from US or compromise result for you from America. The name of the hospital is at stake. The name of the professional that does it is at stake. They will not do any rubbish to satisfy you people now. They don't worship money over there. Getting the right thing there, collecting the right sample, transporting there is the major concern of you and I. I just say, let me explain to you. The Double Prince, you can carry on.
Good afternoon, everyone. Everybody is well said. But I will advise everyone to let us be pressed in a panic mode where it is not necessary. As you have said, it said when they want to take the sample, maybe that's the only area maybe malpractice can come up. Any malpractice that come up from this ground root, definitely is going to come up with negative. It's going to come up with negative. That is 100% sure. And if they play a gamble with Liam, the result will come up negative. And if they play a gamble with the deceased, the result will come up with negative unless they go and use the father of the baby. That's the only we have the concern, not Sanshitu, not the abroad where they are taking the sample to. And how we can guide that one is what we have advised, that they should do DNA together with the paternity of that boy. When the sample is taken to abroad, they have to tell us in their result the age of the baby and the age of the deceased. That one has finished everything. They cannot manipulate anything. Don't let us give ourselves a panic mode. She too will never treat his reputation, his status in Nigeria because of one small boy or one small girl. Don't let us belittle Sanshitu, please. Don't let us belittle him. You know how far he has gone on this career. Because of that small boy that not up to 3 years old now, he will just mess up. When he know that Odumosu mess up, that's why they take up the case from him, and he will follow that step. No. I don't believe that too. Madam Coffee, let us relax. Please, let us relax. Nobody, Jesus Christ will never come down and come and do this DNA for us. Now, Nigeria there, we will get the lawyer who is going to handle it. There is nobody who does not have his price. Once what we are doing, just let us be praying to God to guide us after we have done our own. Emajeka kusile deku. Emajeka ma barawaja. We don't have any personal interest in any of these things. We are only trying to help this Baba. All of us we are here, we don't have any personal interest or personal gain on it. We are just helping this man so that they don't shoot him, the boy should get justice, and all his property does not go to wrong hands. That is what we are here for. We don't need to fight ourselves. We don't need to say, if this is not true, no, if this is not done, I'm going to leave justice. I'm going to, no. It's not up to that level. We are only trying. We are setting a panic mode. We don't need that. Sanshitu is bigger than that level. And let me tell you one thing. Sanshitu may not even know the lab they are taking it to. His own job is to collect the CTC and give to the people who want to do it. It doesn't have any business in it. He's not the one who is going to take the specimen. Is he a doctor? Is he a pathologist? Sanshitu, we don't want Sanshitu as compromised. Sanshitu is doing his job as we too, we are doing our job. If I'm in the position of Sanshitu now, and I'm dealing with Iyabo, would that one say I should not get any other job because I'm working with Iyabo? The same Sanshitu, the other time, took Iyabo to court through the EFCC. They wanted to remind Iyabo Joe. Sanshitu wanted to remind her in prison. They bail Iyabo Joe. Iyabo Joe was on bail. He's doing her job. He's a professional man. He cannot say, because of this one, I will not take your job. Or because of me, I will not take another. But don't let us think like that. Once you do your job, another one come. Maybe you are the accused. It does not say you will not do that job properly. Because he's looking for more job. Just let us be careful that. Thank you. That Sanshitu is not a baby lawyer. He's not a baby lawyer, and he has been in this business for many years. So he know at this time in point that this case is handling is a sensitive case. He too is saying it that this case is a sensitive case, that he knows that government are interested in this case. He knows that. That's why he's telling us that we should continue to be broadcasting on social media, that social media is giving them problem. That we should not keep quiet on social media, that we should continue pressing on social media. We should continue pressing on social media because all his effort, this government does not allow his effort to come out. There's nothing Mr. Shitu have not done. When you are talking about this phone forensic, Shitu cannot do phone forensic now. If he can only apply for phone forensic through the police. If police are not agreed to do the phone forensic, once they get to the court, that is the time Shitu has the right in the court and tell the judges that he wants the phone forensic to be done. Then the justice will then authorize the prosecutor to go and do the phone forensic. It's the job of the police. It's not the job of the lawyer. Let us get this clear. It is not the job of the lawyer. No lawyer can do phone forensic. They can only apply through a prosecutor in the front of justice or judges. Is it possible to give a lawyer, okay, go and do phone forensic and go to the subscriber? I want to do a phone forensic. I collect a document from the court. They will not answer him now. Please, what is not the job of the lawyer? Don't put it on the lawyer. Is the police can do the phone forensic, and if they refuse not to do it, when they go to the court, then they can apply in front of the justice that he wants the prosecutor to do the phone forensic. That is how it is being done. Madam Coffee, that is the procedure. So just let us give this man little space to do his job. I know it's the pressure of all is our government. It's the government. It's not the fault of any lawyer. There's no lawyer you can take in Nigeria for now on this case. If not those small lawyers, no son will like to take this our job. So that's where we have to be very careful. If Shitu drop this case now, no son will like to take that job in Nigeria. Once they hear so case, they will drop it. So don't let us frustrate that man as he's doing that job.
Double points. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sorry for interjecting me. What we are actually discussing is about the DNA itself. I understand that people are actually not here.
No, I'm just trying to just say little things on that phone forensic. That is how it goes. It's only the police can do the phone forensic, not lawyer. So that's the DNA. Let us relax our mind. We will get a good result on that DNA. There's nowhere they are taking it to. It will come back in a good faith for us. Just relax. Once they can apply for the HDNA, the job is finished. And the pathology who did the test will come and defend it. Both from the Baba and both from the woman, they have to come to the court and defend it.
Mayor 25.
And any lab that's going to risk his job because of that small.
Mayor 25.
Let us see now. Don't let us give ourselves problem, please.
That is a double please. No, thank you very much. This age and DNA that you mentioned, that's fine. This issue about the pathologists coming to we are not concerned about the DNA they want to do in Nigeria. So if their own pathology likes, let them come and defend it. If they like, let them defend it. What we are very concerned is the collection of the sample and the transportations of that sample to abroad. Do you understand? That's what we're concerned with. Nobody is saying Mr. Sanshit will be the one to collect the sample or do whatever. No. What we are saying is that Baba should be there and Baba should not allow anybody to fund for him. Baba should make sure that the right sample is collected.
That is sure now. Baba, that is sure. Baba know that this at this stage now, he shouldn't send anybody to do those things for him.
Baba must,
at this stage.
Baba must look at Mohbad's body. Must be there, looking at Mohbad's body, making sure the sample collected from Mohbad's body. Baba must look at Liam and make sure that the sample of Liam is also collected. And Baba must monitor that both samples are transported rightly with no manipulations to wherever is going abroad. That is what we are saying. Not to trust anybody, including myself. Not to trust anybody, including Sam. I'm not saying Sam has not done very well. He has not applied for full rescue or anything. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is just about this DNA. Baba should be there and should not entrust anybody with monitoring of the DNA process. That is what I am actually saying. And that's what I think General Comfy is also saying. And I believe that God will take control. Liam is not for Mohbad. Remy's platform confirm it. Falashade confirm it.
Everybody knows that Liam is not Mohbad. It's part of why they kidnapped that boy. Everybody knows. So there's nowhere they can go. Even Abu Ebel, the first time Abu Ebel come myself, he has that's the reason why he was running up and down.
Yes, now.
So yes. How will I be telling my wife I want to do DNA of my son or my daughter? My wife will be running up and down.
For 2 years.
My wife will tell me, go to court, go and bring court order. Who does that? So that one has already tell us that he got something that is dodging for. He's hiding something. So that everybody, even those people that supported in their camp, they know the truth, but they are just trying to cover the truth. All of them, they know. Are they not women? Are they not? All of them, they are women. They have children now. It is possible for their husband to call them to come and do DNA, and they'll be running up and down. And majority of all these ladies, they are in abroad, and they are supporting that case.
Oh my Mr. Dima to sorrow. Mo confess ẹ má bínú ẹ foríjì mi gbogbo panelists and nǹkan tí mo ní bẹ̀ pé ẹ jẹ́ kí I appreciate gbogbo àwọn tó ní concern yẹn èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ dá táwọn náà ṣe ni it's not panic mode wọn press panic but whether they say it harshly or not harshly they are right in that step and I want to appreciate people too don't keep coming to chairman. Once beaten, twice shy. So, you have to respect their own point of view where they're coming from. Alone, Jackie, I think he did that. Gbogbo wa yìí Ọlọ́run ló pè wá sí ìbàfẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ otherwise Ọlọ́run ló mọ ní olúkálùkù tó bá ṣe rere ní tó ṣe tó mọlé justice for Mohbad wàá gbére ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe búburú náà ni ní tó bá gbélé tó bá ṣe bó wàá gbé mọ́. But then on the final note, we are here and Shemo anybody apart from the host. Say host go ever fẹ́ gbé yan wálé disconnect. Ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ni yẹn mọ̀. Ó ṣe bàtà you taja. Ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ni yẹn mọ̀. Moderators and I'm sure it's not Avengers. Moderator be careful. Tó bá ní mi sínú kò ní fẹ́lẹ́ dẹ ni. If you want to bring anyone down. When you road this year, Obaru, let that person know, don't share the link, and then disconnect your bed. It doesn't matter. I can come down. Even if you come down, you're telling more about Tabawan, I can't illuminate. Please be guided.
I'm not being general, Jimmy. Yeah. Thank you very much.
No, I shake over by it. That's all right. It is well, but I want to mommy coffee and no.
èmi ò kàn fẹ́ kọ́ sọ pé ẹ ti ṣiṣẹ́ yìí like people said èèyàn kọ́kọ́ ló máa ní kẹ́ ṣe but ló máa ní kẹ́ kúrò bí Ọlọ́run ni but we have said the right thing èèyàn láti ọ lè gbọ́ nǹkan kan lè rí nǹkan kan kò ṣe pọ́n perfect panic that fear gbogbo alamá nífẹ̀ẹ́ yẹn we have to appreciate them to accept it but àtàwọn tí ó ti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ màmá wa bàbá wa pé ká má worry ìpè Ọlọ́run wà on top of the situation which I know thank you all God bless you ẹ ṣé.
God bless you. We really appreciate you. Ṣé mo kàn fẹ́ sọ kankan kó tó di pé dí màmá sọ̀rọ̀? Ṣé ẹ rí gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ dìbò mú yẹn? Gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n gbé ọmọ àlè fọ́kọ wọn. Ilé tó da omi gbóná lọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ lórí tó ń fèsì kéèsì báyìí ó wà láàrin wọn. Ebi tèmi gan-an wọ́n ní pé ṣe ló lọ ń dókó káàkiri. Ó ń dókó káàkiri tẹ́pọ̀ ọkọ̀ àwọ̀ ẹ̀sùnkún káàkiri. Olórí burúkú gbogbo wọn. So kò surprise wa pé gbogbo wọn ń gbèsè yín apààyàn. Àtẹ̀tó gbọ́ ọmọ àlè fún Mohbad. Ṣé ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ àwọn yẹn wọ́n máa ṣègbè dànù ni? Dima, go on please.
Ẹ káàsán gbogbo lẹ.
Wà á bí o, ẹ má gbàgbé mi o.
Láti tọ́ Gémọ̀, ẹ̀yin ló kàn lẹ́yìn Dima.
The only thing tẹ́mi kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé on this case of DNA, calming down is not an option. Tí ọ̀wọ́n tó wà Nàìjíríà bá fẹ́ calm down, they can calm down. Bí n pé Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n wà, but after one time we won't calm down. Because you people are just looking at this case, whether the case of DNA is between the justice for Mohbad and Wunmi. But me, I see it as a case between the justice for Mohbad and Yabo Ojo and the Lagos State government. This case is above Wunmi. Let me go on to lonely. But now, one thing to notice ni pé collection of that sample and the transportation of the sample were very, very important to this case. Everybody to focus on anything pé the result is going to be negative. But I'm going to tell you something. Sherry, HDNA tí máa yẹn sọ ó wà important wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ti tẹ ìyẹn mọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó wà nínú fọ́ọ̀mù tó bá máa fill pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe DNA. I will tell you the reason tí yẹn fi important. Tí wọ́n gba sample Mohbad lójú everybody. Before transportation, tí wọ́n bá gba sample lára àdúrà tó fi represent Liam, kìnìún yẹn máa come back positive ni. Listen again. Tí wọ́n bá gba sample Liam tó gba ti Mohbad, before transportation tó bá lọ gba ti àdúrà tó fi replace ti Liam, ó máa come back positive ni. That is the
but percentage we know.
Madam, ẹ sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ tán náà.
Ẹ má bínú.
Now, that is why tó fi jẹ́ pé it is very important wípé kí wọ́n ṣe HDNA pẹ̀lú kinní yẹn. Tọ́run bá dẹ̀ ti kọ yẹn sínú fọ́ọ̀mù kó tó lọ, they won't do it. Àdẹ̀ lè padà ṣe. So kẹ́ẹ̀tẹ̀ mọ́ lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn létí kó dẹ̀ wà in agreement pé HDNA gbọ́dọ̀ wà nínú fọ́ọ̀mù yẹn. That is the only time tí a tó lè rí correct result. Ẹ bá jẹ́ ká lose guard. DNA yìí is the last lap on this justice. Tá a bá fi miss DNA yìí pẹ́rẹ́, we may lose that justice. Last lap láwa yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo akéwìjà. Baba jẹ́ kí ó tún jẹ́ pé the other way. That's just my submission. Thank you.
You can respond before we go to Gladiator Sandra.
Okay, let me just quickly say this. Findings or research have confirmed that if you get Adura, you will only get 45. If you get Adura, you will only get between 42 and 45.
it will not come 99.9. And that's just what I want to say. And another thing, I really agree with Baba Prince Feki and Mr. Dima. The age DNA for both Liam and the father, the acclaimed father, Ileri Olua, should be noted and tell them. So we need, and that is why I said what I said before, that the people that already put this plan in place, all this thing was outlined. So we just have to let them come back and finish what they have started. That's why I say we should be patient on Tanshitu, because Tanshitu herself cannot even go to family court. What I heard was his rank is higher than that. So he sent one of his employee, one of his lawyers to that place. So now, if we give this opportunity to our critical thinker that put logistics in place, and we just have to encourage them to do more. With what they have put in place, we are sure that we will get the best result that we are hoping for. I'm just begging everybody to be patient. We are going to get to the roots of where we are going. Thank you.
Oh, thanks so much, Jenaye Koto. The age DNA is very important, and we want them to incorporate it into the necessary form. And they should inform the lab abroad that we carry it out. So as they are doing the DNA, they will also have to determine the age of the owner of the samples. In that way, it will knock out the possibility of Adora used to replace Liam, or of Blessing of Liam or bad sample, taking the lieu of Liam. So it's the right way to go. And that's why I believe in critical thinkers, that they will outsmart the likes of dump ass like Temi's platform and on top of all the daughter. The critical thinkers will outsmart them. And I want Baba Mohbad to also put his eyes on the track as not to lose the track. And that is it. Thank you very much. Let me have a gladiator game up, and then we have who comes from between game up and Sandra?
I think I came first too.
Okay, Sandra, go on, please.
Okay, I just want to ask a question. Is it possible? So if we get, if Baba gets a representative that is part of the critical team, right? Is it possible for them to do a televising as a video recording when they're doing everything?
Well, Dr. Sandra, the modus operandi or the protocols or the process, the techniques have not been defined. But let me assure you that necessary precautions that will outsmart and defeat those that want to manipulate that DNA of a boy whose paternity has already been spoken to the whole world, that is not for Mohbad. All their manipulative skills will be called for questioning and will be defeated as God live and His Spirit liveth. More than 10 people have confirmed that Liam is not for Mohbad, and they cannot overturn that confessions. That is it. Don't worry, every next thing will be done. I believe that the right thing will be done. Sandra, thank you.
Okay.
Over to you, Gladiator. Game up. Game up, are you there?
Good morning, everyone. Oh, is it afternoon now? I'm standing on the existing protocols. Yeah, it is right to exercise fear. One is your motiva day be a fine, it is right. And also, thank you. And also, everybody has is entitled to his or her own opinion. When a matter of this sensitive nature comes up, we will say things differently. I may be saying that is where individual differences comes in. The way you will see, from the perspective you will see, is quite different from where I will see things. But that does not mean that the whole house should be in shambles. That should not mean or cause for division among us.
Any
house that is not in unity.
Okay.
Definitely nothing will come out of such. And that is why I a polygamous family, you see all kinds. The good, the bad, and the ugly. You know every day.
Critical thinkers, but
at the same time this morning, I don't want to see as stakeholders. Like I work in I've had the opportunity to work with a state government.
Critical thinkers,
see, as a stakeholder, we should mind whatever comes out of us.
Yeah,
because you unknowingly to you don't know the consequence or what follows, the negative response that kind of utterances will derive, or will attract from people, from the public.
Mo choose the Temi platform.
We should be very, 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 very.
Hello. Temi platform lo. Anyway,
we should be very mindful. Am I audible?
Yes, like you are very, very audible.
We should be mindful as stakeholders. When I was with the government, that is why you see all these top government officials, they don't talk loosely. And anyone to jam talk, head them a roll. It is not because they don't have blood flowing in their that flows in their vein. It's because of the impact their utterances will have on the general public. As Justice for Mohbad movement is concerned, if you know you are a stakeholder, fine, every one of us stakeholders, but there are some people that some of us look up to. I want to beg you people, I want to plead with you, host, especially the host. We should be mindful, even if you are exercising, even if you are exercising any fear or doubt or whatever. It is very, very, right for you to do all of that, to go that path or that route. But imagine this is a battle. King Generals lead the war. No. Such words or statements will not come out of war generals or warlords. Because someone better won't so my negative impact on the troop. We should put ourselves together. Come back home. One or two people. Go to the right quarters. Don't give room for all these nuisance. They are there streaming, Temi, Karimo, all of these sheets are there outside. And by the time they will cut and sew. And Olori Bruku. But even at that, won't matter. Won't matter, Siwa. As far as we are concerned, hands last only one. Hands only one. But at the same time, we should not give room. If we are going to push anything outside there, it should be that we are pushing things towards the success of this DNA. Oh, idea by Lawa, just like a Double Prince said. Double Prince said, even our brilliant idea. Can't we just, we already have people who are handling this thing. Can't we just sell out all these brilliant ideas to them without bringing it to the public? You can't be going to war. You can't be going to war and be giving your opponents, your enemy. You be giving them your geography. You can't give out your map to the enemy and say, "Oh, this is or your strategy, your tactics." You can't let it out here. The only thing I expect us to be doing is to be giving them back to back the facts. Just like Mr. Tazan said, be giving them back to back the reason why they cannot compromise it. Why the state government cannot compromise this. The reason that you cannot compromise is because Abu Ebe said, Otijawa Wumi. The reason why you cannot compromise, why this DNA cannot come back in positive is because Wumi said, nobody more but okay, my people, I'm on my knees. Those are the information I want us to be pushing at this moment. The reasons why this DNA can never come positive, Lagos State government, Jesus, is because Wumi said, I want Baba Liam.
Imagine.
Meaning Baba Liam is still alive.
Meaning that there is real Baba Liam somewhere. The reason why this DNA cannot come positive. The reason why this DNA can never come back positive is because in the group chat, secret WhatsApp group, they said anybody to mention Baba Liam, they should get out, they should be arrested and all the rest.
Yes, sir.
Nobody could come here and start telling us that see, we know that their devices and Moshe Brukutoleshe. We know that the transportation, the taking of the specimen and the transportation has to be monitored. But my people, if we monitor the collection of the specimen, but let me be sincere with you. When we begin to, and that is why I am saying that we should put some glosses. Okay, on the DNA, not only the paternity should be, when paternity is we want the age of so of the donors. We want the blood group who don't know. Tó bá ti tálì pẹ̀lú tọmọ tó kú àti tọmọ tó wà láàyè, ẹ gbàgbé ẹ òfò lẹ mú wá. We will not take it. Then, let's put all those clauses, scientific clauses. It has to be there. Baba should not sign anything on that day. On the day of collection, if the form does not specifically state it, what the DNA stands to achieve. Nobody should feel Baba Mohbad, Mr. Aloba. Don't sign anything after collection of that specimen. If the form did not state that this test will be run, will discover the age, will determine the age of the donors, will do this, will do this, will do this. If it did not state it on that form, Baba Mohbad don't sign and don't agree. Cry out. Cry out. It is not going to be business as usual. I understand Kofi and some other people because, and I won't want to, and then again, I don't want us to be saying, oh, this is the last straw that will break the camel's back. No. It's not going to be the last straw that, because in continue one do see ni yepe after ile in after je ni kí to echo. Irọ́ lẹ pa. Wumi o ní gbádùn aji. Already you cannot come back. That DNA cannot come back positive. Gbàgbé ẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ jẹ 30s overnight, go and chop ham. This one must come back negative because of all the hysteria.
The game up. And so when we call Jeo Didi Malu.
No, yeah, alligator. Let me tell you, all of this, it has been, Wumi, you àti team where get it right. It has been documented that your mother, your biological mother, Jumoke, said, Wumi, kò lè pa Mohbad because Mohbad gan mọ̀ pé òun kọ́ ló lọ́mọ. Ipe ṣẹ́ni tó bu àṣírí ọmọ òun lọ́mọ òun máa pa ni.
So don't
come here and tell us that you see this DNA that we want to do. We only want to do DNA so that it will be in black and white. It is for future purpose and for record purpose. Don't even come near it. Ipe positive or egbagbe. No, it's not gonna be business as usual. And please, I want to appeal to every one of us. Ejebure, let's be focused. You said the issue of swing. Ejo, one after the other ni. Eko kono man yose. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká kó gbogbo sínú lẹ́ẹ̀kan. No, I know some people can say, báwo ni swing ṣe jọ kò jọra wọn. Fine, kò jọra wọn. Bó ṣe rí eléyìí tá wà ní tó wà níwájú wa yìí. Ẹjọ́ tó wà níwájú Ọlọ́run ó kọjá ẹjọ́ onísìgá, ẹjọ́ DNA ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sì gbé ìgbésẹ̀ lọ. Tá a bá parí pẹ̀lú DNA. Yes, we can come up with ta ló sọ pé àníṣù. I'm assuming yala wọn. No, ipe bóyá àníṣù yẹn ọkọ tuntun ẹ̀ dànù.
Pẹ̀lẹ́ o.
Ṣé wẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tọ́lé wọn lórí ni?
Lérí ibú.
Kàrímọ́ skip on sọ ni ó pariwo síta ni. Wùmí lọ ṣe DNA tó bá tó bẹ́ẹ̀. So who will come here to tell us pé ẹ jẹ́ ẹni bá manipulate ó máa ya wèrè yín. Manipulate wetin. And again, I want to plead with people who have been writing negative things about SAN, Shitu. Sherry Ejeka, let's get something straight. Even from the revelations that we got from that secret WhatsApp group, we can all say and agree that we are not fighting against just one individual or group of individuals, but a state government. That Sanshito is not saying, when he was supposed to say this, he did not say, hello. He's not a baby lawyer. He is not a baby lawyer. They know when to strike. I know. The question that my sister Kofi raised, at one point in time, even when the magistrate says something about Mr. that he was supposed to have objected to you, Cherry, that he did not object to it does not mean he did not know what to do. You see, when this set of lawyers, when they get to their field, their courts, Corona court kì í ṣe level san. Ẹ jẹ́ kó dé high court, ẹ jẹ́ kó dé Supreme Court, wá mọ̀ bóyá lawyer ni àbí kò ṣe lawyer. He's a man. I don't know him from Adam. But I've gone through his biography. I've gone through his, what is it called, profile. There is no one more. For me, he's a man of integrity. That I'm talking about myself. But I know because human nature can set in at any time. Human being can change at any time. But on this note, let's allow peace to reign. Leave him to do his job. And if you are hearing anything contrary, don't bring it to the social media. We can't come here. We cannot. Even the so-called Apokojaye group, all of them, no money issues. But we won't wash our own dirty linen outside. If there is any at all, which I know we don't have dirty linen. If we disagree, we are disagreeing to agree on a particular note. Not our lori bruku that don't penny fofon. No, not at all. Wumi Oti Jewo for several, and let me tell you, I want to shock everybody by saying, you see the result of that secret DNA that Yabo did. Yabo, I shocked the result to result to hide. We are only waiting. We will publish that one. We will publish it. You see the result of that secret DNA. We will publish it. Go out there, chemist, don't go and tell them you don't want any manipulations. Because the result of the secret one you did, I'm telling you, the result of the secret DNA that you did, Wumi Adebanjo, Iyabo knows the reason to fit japa. Toba bi yala ja ere to se soju bi to boy. Toba bi yala ja ere. Ko manipulate o ko ti abakada. So that is the more reason why you cannot afford to do any abracadabra, Wumi, because the result of the secret one you did, that your godmother did for you, is out there. We are just waiting for the right time. At the right time, tell me platform, Emma Jiju Esin, while light a lie. Yala jayi to ba bi jala jayi re temi iwo atawon British stupid oloyibo sonu mama sita gbogbo eyin were 30 liquidate ile oko toko ti le yin danu 30 gbe omo ba fosun
always love you guys tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣá
to ba bi jala jayi
Why they pay
ni godmother yin Yabo to ba bi yala ja ere ko un se bulabula
ojo won
you see the result of that secret and I'm saying it confidently go ahead se were ke ba wo boya were to ma ka yin laso Akọjá ilé tí ẹ ti yà sẹ́yìn.
Èwo ló ń ké? Èwo ló ń ké?
Lórí burúkú gbogbo.
Kí ló
Ìṣàbí
fẹ́
well with every one of us. Ẹ má jàjà.
Ẹkún yìí pọ̀ gan o.
Ogun ti tán, ìjà ti dópin.
Da British ló
Victory.
Àwọn wèrè.
Aluta
Ọkọ yóò dín kú balẹ̀.
Real name wèrè yí Adéjùmọ̀kẹ́ mi lórúkọ ẹ̀ o.
Manipulate this one.
Oyin real name ẹ̀. Ni mo bẹ́ẹ̀ mo lè rí picture.
Ẹ mú picture ẹ̀ jáde ká gbé wèrè sáré.
Ẹ má bínú mo fẹ́ wo bẹ́ẹ̀ mo lè rí picture ẹ̀.
Kí ló fa gbé?
Adéjùmọ̀kẹ́ mi lórúkọ.
Kí ló fa gbé? Ṣé bọ́kọ̀ yín ti balẹ̀ ti ní result? Why you weeping?
Kò yé mi. Tí ìmọ̀ ọkọ tí wọ́n ń sunkún sí.
Ó ga ọ, sísá pé mi ti ń fọ́lù ẹ̀. Sísá yìí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ń fọ́lù.
Never will frustrate. Ẹni tó bá lóun fẹ́ ṣe ibi ní ọjọ́ yẹn kò ní asùn kò ní jí rí ọjọ́ náà as God will get. Asùn kò ní witness ọjọ́ yẹn.
Bí kọ́ọ̀tù tún ní kò sẹ́ni mọ́mọ́ bí fẹ́ lọ ṣe kíni kí ló ń pariwo fún.
Gbogbo wọn fẹ́ ṣe lòdì sí ọ̀rọ̀ DNA. Ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ kí ilẹ̀ ṣí fún wọn kó gbé wọn mì tọmọtọmọ.
Èpè tẹ́tí ṣe for the past 2 years. Inú ilé yín náà ló wà. Ẹ máa ṣe pé Adéjùmọ̀kẹ́ ìwọ ló máa gbọ́mọ sí.
Ẹgbẹ́ Pola
ìwádìí gbogbo nǹkan tó bá rò fún wèrè wọ́n pọ́nmọ́nú wọn ní mọ̀mí sáńsì.
I want to appreciate every one of us. The critical thinkers, I want to appreciate every one of you guys.
Kọ́fì náà wà ń bẹ̀.
I want to appreciate.
Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà, ó wà ní.
Orí mi o.
Owó ni president wọn.
The Lord Almighty will grant us victory. Have a beautiful.
Wọ́n tẹ̀ tún máa forúkọ náà sí evil doing.
Ẹ tẹ́ sọ̀kalẹ̀ fún ìyá àgbà.
Game of God bless you for your wonderful submission. I've been noticing that Temi has been crying, including all the husband's killer on that platform. All the accusations of bastards. Those people that they always all they have to do is to breed the husband and say to the bastard. They are purposely on Temi's platform. Please, Kenny, just a minute. All they have to do is to
ọmọ àlè.
Mute everybody ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan kó lè gbọ́ dáadáa.
Ṣáàjú òbíjẹ́ ìwọ ló ń sunkún. Ìwọ ni ìgbé bá Adéjùmọ̀kẹ́ tó ń sunkún yẹn tó gbé èpè tó ṣẹ́ nínú ilé ẹ̀ ló máa gbé. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ló máa ṣòfò dànù gbogbo yìí lẹ̀kẹ́. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú àwa ní òyìnbó ẹ̀yẹ.
Hello.
Yes, ma.
Ẹ bá ti cruise pẹ̀lú kí ni mo máa drop
yìí. Ẹ fẹ́ ká ṣe lélẹ́yìí pẹ̀lú.
Ẹ bá ti cruise pẹ̀lú kí ni mo máa drop yìí.
Ẹ fẹ́ ká ṣe rè é má yẹ ká dá òun lóhùn.
Màá kí ló dé náà? Adékẹ́ máa fa àwọn òpònú àgbà ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀.
Jẹ́ ká máa fi wọ́n ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́.
Àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀yàn tọ́pọ́lọ́ ẹ dorí kodò báyìí. Àwọn ìyá àwọn èèyàn kí ló ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wọn lé? Ẹ̀yin náà fẹ́ máa tẹ̀kọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn bí kíní. Tó yẹ kẹ́ máa rẹ́ni kẹ́ máa fi ẹ̀sìn ayé wọn ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́.
Exactly.
I need a pè pẹ̀lú wọn gọ́sẹ̀. Look at what they are saying. Ẹ̀yin náà jẹ́ ìró pé.
Èmi bá wa play ó ń dùn wọ́n ó pa wọn lára. Orin ní kẹ́yẹ́ ká máa fi dá wọn lóhùn.
Ìtọ̀sí dé pẹ́ndẹ̀ rẹ̀ ni. Bọ́sẹ̀ ẹ máa
sì dé pẹ́ndẹ̀ ó ń dùn wọ́n ó ń ká wọn lára ẹ bá wa fi sí.
Ṣé Temi ẹjọ́ Ibola máa kọ́kọ́ gbé Liam lọ́nà tí ìtọ́sí ẹ bá jáde?
Ṣé ká lè fi mi báyìí?
Àbí USA?
Ọ̀nà ti fẹ́ lápá tẹ́sán. Bó ṣe ń mí lókè kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Ẹ bó ṣe ń gbé ó lágbára o.
Ẹ̀yin lọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ DNA. Wùmí lòun ti rẹ́dí fún DNA jẹ́ ń sunkún ẹ̀ tún lè sùn ẹ̀yin olóbùkún.
Wọ́n lè sùn o. Wọ́n wà nínú ìkọ̀rẹ́ fún ní agbára.
Aláìwé tí lẹ́rìí fún
ẹ jẹ́ ká fi orí náà
wọ́n náà wá bá wọn báńtà. Ẹ mi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ kíní ẹ̀ lórí platform ọ̀ tá fi máa ṣe díẹ̀ yìí. Kí ló dé níbi tó lọ ń tẹ̀ka àwọn stupid yìí serious máa bá yín jà o. Kí wá ló lè tó yìí.
First class ni kí Liam àti Wùmí gùn wá sí Canada o.
Àwọn èèyàn náà yẹn ń pè é jẹ́ ń tẹ̀ka lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ bá wọn ṣe kí ló dé gan-an.
London
Wọ́n ṣe World Trade.
USA before London. Kí ló dé? Wọ́n máa kúrò Canada.
Kí ló dé? Nigeria to London is just 6 hours. Wọ́n máa kúrò London, wọ́n lè wá wá sí America.
Irọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ wá
Tanzania lásán tí wù mí lẹ́ fẹ́ kú.
Tọ́ba kúrò Canada, ní wọ́n tọ̀ lọ fẹ́ ṣe.
Ẹ̀mí máa bọ́.
Òótọ́ dẹ̀ ni ó yẹ kọ́kọ́ lọ Canada because Gucci máa dá lára Liam gan o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, wọ́n wá ṣe World Tour.
Yes, ó máa lè tún ní pẹ̀lú new baby wa.
Oh Lord of mercy, oh God. World Tour la máa mú.
Okay.
Emote. Wumi and Liam, ẹ kọrin fún mi ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbọ́.
Oluwatos.
Yebo.
Oluwatos.
Yebo.
The Jesus that I know is enough for me. Oluwatos.
Ẹ fún wọn jẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí.
The Jesus that we know
is enough for you. Ẹ fún wọn sí.
Oluwatos.
Ẹ kí wọ́n máa gbọ́.
Oluwatos.
Give them again.
The Jesus that I know is enough for me.
Ẹ máa kékun ni.
Oluwatos.
Yebo.
Oluwatos.
Kége.
The Jesus that we know
is enough. Àwọn ọmọ mi àtọmọ ẹ̀ ń fàyè yín káàṣì cruise ẹ̀yin wèrè ẹ̀ wá ń ya sósì ìgbẹ́. Ẹ máa kéku ni.